Hello everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day today. It is kind of warm over here and it's pretty hot actually. I have a fan on. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I hope you don't hear it during the video or the recording of this video, because then I'm gonna have to like retake and stuff, and I don't want to retake anything. Anyways, I wanted to just kind of talk about this game a little bit. Shadowverse, this new game called Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Now the game itself isn't entirely new. A Shadowverse, that is. Shadowverse has had a previous game before, but I'm not really sure what it's called. I don't really know much of it. I myself am not really the biggest fan of card games. I don't really play card games. I have a history of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL and even Pokemon IRL. But I'm just not the biggest fan of board games. That does not mean that I am not willing to give something that looks cool to me a chance, and Worlds Beyond definitely looked like something that I could give it a try. I like the card designs. I also like the fact that it's new. You know, it's not only new for players that have been playing, so it's also, well, it's new for new players, but it's also new for people that have been playing. That's what I mean, that played the previous one. So now, you know, everyone's at the same level essentially, and it's nice. You know, there seems to be a lot of things, a lot of issues with it. The only one of the reasons why I don't, before we get into that, actually, let me explain why I don't play card games much. I can't see them. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm legally blind and I can't really see the cards physically. So that may have been a detriment as to why I don't really play board games. But I'm down to play them digitally. I use magnifier to zoom in to look at cards sometimes if I really need to. Either way, this game's fun. I'm just gonna straight up and say it. This game is fun. I have been playing myself. You know, I've done 2 streams. I played offline. You know, after stream, I've done a couple matches even after stream on my first day, and then on my second day of stream, I did do more matches again. Not as many as my first day, but I did more matches after I was done with the stream. I even played this morning. I played mainly because I'm gonna continue Stellar Blade. I want to continue Stellar Blade before I do anything else much. I mean, Uma Musume is coming soon, so I want to finish Stellar Blade at least. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time here. The game's fun. First impressions and just overall, the game's great. There is a big detriment. The game is being looked at very badly, and I can see why. The game has issues. All right, hold on. Before we go into that, maybe I should show you what I'm talking about. So let me get in the game. All right, now that we're here, it seems like one of the main issues is actually the cards. So for example, let's say I want this, right? So if you guys are seeing this deck seems to be okay. Like, from what I hear, people seem to be okay with it. This is not the strongest. I think the strongest is Havencraft or something. I don't really know, but look at all the numbers, look at all the, you know, premium cards or whatever. Like I only have one. But if you go to something like, and don't get me wrong, I don't spend, so if I don't have it, I'm sorry. What is it, Havencroft? Or is it Forestcroft? Let me look at Havencroft. But there seems to be an issue with imbalance of ultra units, you know, like the really beautiful shiny ones. I think it's a silver. Yeah, it's a silver. The really shiny ones, because some decks have more than they should, and there's something about imbalancing of the cards with the numbers. Like so some of these have like really good you know, like she works everywhere. I think she's fine. There doesn't seem to be a problem with her. Her cost is fine, power is fine, but there seems to be something with that. I'm not really sure because I don't have it. I saw it online. Someone had a lot of, yeah, like the low cost ones. Look at how many silvers there are for low cost ones versus some other decks. Basically, there's so much in some of these. I haven't spent a dime here, so I don't, you know, I wouldn't know what to do with all this. This isn't really a big deal to me personally, and it's not what I just mentioned, it's what I'm about to mention. So you see how some of these cards have a 2 and a 3 and so on? Yeah, so if you guys don't know what I just did, this liquefied stuff, when you have more than 3, you can liquefy. Liquefying essentially is like discarding cards of the same type that essentially you don't need. So once you pass 4, you don't need them. The only ones that count past that is for such characters as example this, and we're going for like legendary. For example, these, right? These cards, you want 4 or more. I have 3. If I can get another one, I'll be able to, I think, get like the leader set or like the background and stuff like that. But you don't really need more than 3 or 2 or whatever it is. This isn't a big deal. This is what I was wondering about, how the dupes work in this game for a bit. I was wondering how that works, you know, because I do play gachas. I do play console games too, but I was wondering that for a little bit. How does it work? Because I was told that there's no dupes, but clearly there is dupes, and that's how it works. You just liquefy and then I auto it. And it's fine because for me, again, I'm new to card games, right? So I wouldn't know what to do with an extra copy. So for example, you see this, I have more here. I have like more here, and I'm like, do I really need that though? So you can discard. I understand with professional players, with more professional players that have played this game, they can discard cards that they don't need. For example, see, I have this one here, but then I also have this one here. I'm sure eventually I'm gonna want to take this one out once I have 3 copies of this one, or so on, because this one's premium. This is what premium cards look like. They have the L2D stuff. Overall, the game, you know, the game looks really nice. It plays well. It's got really cool stuff. I just wish that it had a solid launch. Because the gameplay is fun. I really like the gameplay. Arena is fine. The only thing you do with Arena is, for now, they're gonna add some stuff, but you get to create your own little like character. You get like daily missions, and you get to like create or join a guild, simple gacha stuff, right? But overall, it's a good like the experience of the game is good. It feels more like a live service, like a straight up live service than it does a gacha game. But the problem with this game is how expensive it is, apparently. I say apparently or allegedly because I don't know. I don't know how cheap the previous game was. I understand gacha games have to make their money to keep themselves alive, but I hear that the previous one was way better in terms of free to play. It is tough being free to play. We don't even get these free to play. We have to spend for these, and that's fine. I mean, you don't get these for free in PGR either, you know, if that's how that is. If I'm gonna look at this like comparison to another game, these almost remind me of the rainbow cards in PGR. You don't get those free. You have to spend for those. This is your pool currency. I was confused. I'm still should I be even wasting some of these? Because like I have these here, but maybe I should save these and only waste these here. Like I didn't know which ones to waste. I still don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It seems to be a problem with monetization, imbalance of silver rarity cards with their how low and high their numbers are, and again, monetization problems. Which sucks. You know, the battle pass looks really good, and where's the battle pass? Click the battle pass. I might just get it. It does look good, but I don't know how expensive it is. Let's see how expensive is this game? It's 100. How much is 100? 100. Wow, it's like $3 around there. Okay, it's not too bad, but this game is hard. Like, it's very hard as a free to play. I personally have been experiencing that. This game is hard to, like, you know, I guess play competitively. And it's not hard to play competitively, it's hard to keep up being competitive. That's what sucks. Hopefully they fix it. There's a lot of, if we go up to Steam, you can see that it has overwhelmingly negative reviews, which really sucks. Really sucks. It sucks because the game is fun. Like, the game is, it's really fun. I enjoyed my time every time I'm playing a match. You know, I enjoyed the thrill of fighting. You know, the thrill of choosing what's the right card, what's the wrong card. The game seems really nice, and it sucks that is low in revenue. It truly does suck that is this low in revenue. I almost wished it wasn't this low in revenue. Truly sad, you know, truly a thing. They better fix this game fast. I have side games. I like your games, all right? I played Idly Pride a little bit. It's not bad. I have played Grand Blue Fantasy OG. I like Grand Blue Fantasy OG. I don't play it all the time, but I like Grand Blue Fantasy OG. I played Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I love that game. That's my favorite fighting game, actually. Then there's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I really wish that game continued for a little longer. It really felt like it was just starting. Not that I wanted it to be a live service game. I just wished it lasted longer. Like, my god, I just wished it lasted longer. It seemed like the difficulty was just starting to get there before it stopped. And now we're getting Uma Musume. Uma Musume on the 26th or 25th or something like that. And I've been waiting for Uma Musume so badly. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. If you really want to try this game, try it out. I haven't spent a dime yet. I'm playing free to play. You're gonna have a hard time unless luck is on your side, but you're gonna have a hard time completing at least a deck. I wish you all luck. Side games, I wish you guys luck too. You guys need to fix this game like fast. Like, it needs fixes badly. I don't know if this is like a developer issue or a higher ups issue, but whoever is listening to this, if you ever listen to this, I don't think you will. I'm a very small content creator. I make videos for people to see if they like a game or not. That's pretty much it. I just like cool looking things happening on screen. If they have some meat in that bones, then that's even better for me, because I am about the get good kind of lifestyle. Doesn't matter if it's console game or gachas, it means the same to me. They're all video games at the end. Some of them are just more monetized than others. Either way, I have a good time with this one. I really hope it gets fixed. Side games, get your shit together. Please fix it. Don't make me scared. All right, don't make me scared. I already had to deal with an EOS with Tribe 9. All right, and I really love that one. I love that one. I'm still hurt to this day. Side games, I have faith in you that you will keep the game going even though it's overwhelmingly bad. But this doesn't look good. Fix it fast. All right, everybody. Without further ado, this is it from me. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe to this channel. If you like this game, give it a try. Give it your honest opinion. Please make sure to leave a Steam review for it. And I will, well, I guess I'll just see you guys later. This is truly sad. This is truly sad. This is actually the first card game that I'm enjoying. This is truly sad. I hope things change for the best. Goodbye.